You guys, I did it. I gave birth as a surrogate. All right, y'all. It is July 29th. I am 5 days postpartum. And I just wanted to come on here and share my birth story with you guys. So before I actually get into detail, I'm going to insert some clips from that day so you can see the things I was able to document, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about it. All right. So stay tuned. Today is July 25th. It is 8:40 a.m. and my water broke. So we're about to head to the hospital. I am in triage, waiting for my mom to come back and waiting for my intended parent to get here. Not having many contractions, but my water did break a lot. So yeah, let's see how long before a baby gets here. It is currently 9:35 a.m. Eastern time. So yeah.
The game sent it to extra innings, and then the wild pitches happened. Brooks Krisky with 4 wild pitches,
Yes.
and then Hunter Renfroe finishes it off with a walk-off sacrifice fly, a snatch 'em back for the Boston Red Sox. They win Game 1, 5-4 in 10 innings. Then Friday night, Game 2 of the series, the Rafael Devers show. The All-Star third baseman with not 1, but 2 home runs as Boston takes down Garrett Cole and the Yankees to go 5-0 at Fenway against the Yankees in 2021. Beautiful day for baseball yesterday. This time the Yankees return the favor. Down 3.
It is 3:57 p.m. Eastern time. I just got an epidural. I was trying to go without it, but the pain was just too much. This one is definitely more painful than with my daughter. So, yeah, I'm just chilling until baby comes. Okay, y'all, so as you can see from the clips, my water broke at 8:40 a.m. Sunday morning, July 25th. And I was just laying in bed. I hadn't got up yet. I actually had recently laid back down from using the bathroom, which is funny, but I was laying on my side. I felt like a leak. And I'm like, what's that? So I got up and sploosh. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm yelling downstairs, Mom, my water broke, And she didn't respond. So I FaceTimed her and I'm like, Mom, my water broke. She's like, oh my God, here I come. So she comes upstairs and she's scrambling around trying to like get stuff together. And we all like, ugh. I'm trying to get my bags downstairs. And so she's like, you're not gonna change? And I had a nightgown on, and I'm like, so I honestly, I put on cause I bought some like, adult diapers, and I put on one of those. I had a nightgown on. I put a hoodie over my nightgown. I said, let's go. My dad pulled the car back and put the bags in the car, and I called my intended parent. I'm like, my water just broke. He like, all right, I'll meet you at the hospital, So we get to the hospital and we pull up and we're waiting on a wheelchair. And I'm like, they got me sitting in this car like, come on, give me a wheelchair. Let's get to labor delivery, because we have water break. Sometimes baby is coming right away. Sometimes you still got a few hours. And I didn't know what I was dealing with. So, because mind you, like with my daughter, my water didn't break at home. It broke at the hospital, after I already had an epidural and stuff. But anyway, so we get to triage. We're in triage, and they're like, just monitoring baby's heartbeat, monitoring my contractions. And the lady comes in and she's like, I've been monitoring your contractions, from outside, and they look like crazy, but you said you weren't in pain. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Like for me, like personally, like the beginning stages of contractions, like I'll be fine. Like it's nothing for me. Like I take it like a soldier, you know what I'm saying? So we're in triage for a while. We finally get a birthing room. My attendant parent comes in, so my mom and my attendant parent's in the room, and they give me some penicillin to treat B strep B, whatever it's called. And I started coughing really bad, and I'm like, why is my chest tight? Like my chest is tight, I'm coughing, I'm scared. What's going on? So I'm telling the nurse, like, you better get this penicillin out of my IV right now. And she took it out, she switched it to some other antibiotic, and I immediately stopped coughing. So that was pretty scary, like chest tightening and coughing, because I have asthma, and my asthma only acts up once a year, so I'm like, this ain't right. So I wasn't keeping track of time, but they were checking me every 1 to 3 hours for dilation. I was dilated. I don't want to say it was too slow because it was faster than with my daughter, but it was like 4 to 5 to 7. So my mom's like massaging my back with every contraction, and at some point I'm like, okay, I'm tired of these contractions. They hurting. I just want to relax. Just go ahead and give me an epidural. Just go ahead. And I was trying to go natural, just to say, yeah, I went natural without an epidural. But that's like overrated, because if you can relax, you might as well. Like, if you can chill and not even, you know. But the epidural only worked on one half of my body, so I was still feeling intense, you know, contractions. But it was fine. Like, they called me the silent laborer, because when I'm in labor, I'm just like, I don't scream, I don't cry. I just, with every contraction, I'm just like holding on to the bed bar and just breathing, and, you know. And during the contraction, I'm usually like singing a song in my head and telling myself it'll be over soon. And I'm not a crazy labor person. Like, I don't go crazy. But I did get the epidural, and I was chilling, even though I could still feel contractions on the side of my body. So around 11:45, they tell me, like, okay, it's time to push. At this point, like, my attendant parent had stepped out to get some food, so I was like, well, of course we're gonna wait for him. So he comes in the room, and I'm like, all right, let's push, let's get the baby out. So they're like, all right, you know, let's do some pushes. And I pushed for about 7 minutes. Baby came out at 11:53 p.m. They laid him on my chest so they can clean him, and I look at him, and he was so cute and purple. You know, babies come out all, you know, with all like gunk and stuff on them. And then they give baby and dad a room of their own, and I stay in the birthing room so they can monitor me for a little bit. But y'all, that experience was so amazing. Now, this may sound crazy because I know a lot of women hate pregnancy, hate labor and birth. I love it. My pregnancy was cool, like average pregnancy, nothing crazy. Labor was obviously like painful, but it is, you know, you can't get around that really. So, but I love giving birth. It's crazy as that sounds. And to give birth for someone else to be a parent was like, I can't even put into words how amazing it felt. To see baby with his parent. And I immediately started thinking about the beginning when we first met, and we were talking about embryo transfer, and we got the embryos. The embryos were made, and hoping the embryo took, and finding out the embryo did take. And I just had this moment of this force of like humbleness. Like, this experience just humbled me so much. Like, I can't put into words what I felt. Like, it was just amazing. I feel amazing. I feel great. Like, I feel like a shero. I feel like superwoman. I feel great, girl. And it's funny because I didn't know how I was going to feel. Like, everybody's, you know, wants to know, well, how are you going to do it? And then, aren't you going to get attached? And how do you just have a baby and give it to someone else? And it's, for me, for Monet, it was easy. It was easy. It was like, and I care about my Surro baby so much. I care about him. He's gonna always be in my heart. I'm gonna think about him all the time. Like I said, we have open communication, so I'll be getting, you know, updates throughout his life and stuff. And it was just so powerful, so powerful. I don't know any other words to say. Amazing, powerful, and just, I feel great. Mentally, emotionally, I am great. I'm so happy, so happy, so excited for my intended parent. And I know the love and joy that he's feeling right now. And I just, you know, it's the most amazing feeling. And I knew I could do it. I knew I would come out of this feeling so powerful, feeling so strong. That's why I did it, y'all. I know me. Nobody knows me better than me. So for people to tell me, oh, you're going to get attached, man, you're not going to have, no, you don't know me. I know me. I know my heart. And so I did it. I did that. And I feel so amazing. And so, like I said, anyway, I'm 5 days postpartum. Physically, you know, obviously, like, still a little sore, but every day I get stronger. But mentally, emotionally, I'm great. I can't wait to get back to work, and I got a lot going on these next few months, so I'm just looking forward to that. But yeah, y'all, this is part 1 of my birth story. I'm gonna come back and do a part 2 because I'm gonna talk about some stuff that happened after the baby came out with some complications. I didn't want to make this video super long, so I want y'all to stay tuned for part 2 of my birth vlog. Yeah, y'all, I feel like I'm on top of the world. Baby is here in the world. And that was an amazing, I want to say, not just 9 months, but the months before that led to getting pregnant, and the 9 months. But everything was absolutely amazing. No complaints. I have an amazing intended parent. My agency was fine. Like, everything was cool. I am just overwhelmed with this happiness and power. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you have watched every video leading up to this grand finale, thank you. Everybody that's been there for me, everybody that's had my back, support me, just thank you. People that just follow my journey because they were so interested. And I hope I educated anybody who wanted to be educated on surrogacy. Y'all can still hit me up with questions, anything you wanted to know. A lot of people want to know, would you do it again? If you stay tuned for the part 2 of my birth story vlog, I will answer that question. So yeah, thank y'all so much. Continue to keep me in your prayers and thoughts, and continue to stay tuned. I will vlog my postpartum journey, and you know, the whole snapback game. I got a lot planned for my body. Like, I plan on getting a gym membership. I'm planning on working out. I plan on just like, I got a lot. I still got a lot to talk about. So please subscribe, comment, share, all that, y'all. But I feel like I'm on top of the world. I feel unstoppable. I feel unbeatable. And I just feel amazing. So thank y'all again, and I'll see y'all later in the next video. Mwah.